Hey, so this is probably out of the blue because most of you don't even know who I am, and most of you were just here for the weird Godzilla video I made, the We Are Number One thing. But, hi. I'm the owner of this channel. You can call me Buck or Vera, whatever. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my channel, basically. I've had it for a while. I've got like 100 subs. That one video has, what, 56K or something the last time I checked. But, so far my vids have mostly been stuff like 5 second long jokes from video games. Some things that I put medium amount of effort into. A stream that was 7 hours long, and some other stuff that isn't even worth mentioning. Most of it has, granted, been not really successful stuff. Stuff that's not. I mean, I think it's funny, and in the end of the day, that's all that really matters to me. But I'm thinking of rebranding my channel. I'm not really losing anything by rebranding at all, actually, or changing my name. But I'm starting to ramp up production of some stuff. If you do watch a few of my streams that I've done in the past, I talk about how I have a podcast. It's called Anthro Lore. I'll probably put a link in the description, I guess. It's just like a podcast where me and a couple of my friends have been talking about stuff like different monsters from different folklore, stuff like that. Basically, folklore, from an anthropological perspective. That's sort of wound down recently. We've all been busy with our own things, so that's also going to go in a different direction. My streams are basically the same. They're bad. I'm not really selling myself on those streams. They're not really great. But what I'm thinking of doing with this channel is similar in the same vein as what I've been doing with my podcast, is that I want to start discussing lore, but more specifically, not real world sort of lore. I mean, video game lore, basically. Video game, movies, that sort of thing. I have a few friends who have been interested in starting that up with me. It's been an idea I've had for a very long time. But I figured I'd just start doing it, start making the changes I want to see, start actually putting effort into the things I want to do. I finally have a job again, so I finally have income, so I can start putting money into editing equipment, recording equipment, putting money into a lot of different things besides just paying rent. And I'm trying, the keyword is trying, to make these new videos, these new lore discussions, lore breakdowns of different games, something that I can monetize to supplement my minimum wage. And I was just, I don't know, this is really freeform. Even the stuff in the background I literally recorded a while ago because I accidentally hit record on, I think I don't even know what it is, OBS, while I was playing the forest. So we have background images going in there. But I mean, there's a lot of people who've made a pretty decent living doing these sort of things, and me and my friends like to think we have a pretty good grasp on the lore of a lot of different video games and a lot of different like world building that these different games have. So I mean, I'm not claiming that we're gonna be anywhere close to the quality of other people like VatiVidia, Fudge Muppet, all of these other really big names. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about and a lot of ideas that we have, and I figured I might as well stop dreaming of it or stop saying, oh, I'd really like to do that, and just do it. So I don't know when. I don't even know if I even can, or if I'm gonna have to make a new channel. But I'm hopefully going to be able to change the name of the channel to Lore Seeker Vera, which is the idea for the channel's name I've had for a while now. But Mostly, we're going to be looking at stuff like the Souls games, Sekiro, more recently, since I have that and I can get footage of it relatively easily. The Fallout series, the Elder Scrolls series. I mean, I've got a big backlog of stuff that I just want to look at and talk about and play and just build a community around talking about because, oh, excuse me, there's a lot of good people who are talking about a lot of good stuff, but I there's some things that get left out, and I'm not trying to put any of these great content creators down, but there's stuff that gets missed, there's stuff that gets left out, and I think the problem is that there needs to be more than one voice on these different subjects to get a different view for or a different view, a different take. Because, I mean, a lot of times, especially with the Souls games, especially with anything that's a FromSoft game, there's a lot up in the air that's up for discussion. So I think that'd be really fun to take a look at, take a stab at. The Elder Scrolls series, there's just so much to talk about. And with the new ESO, I think it's a chapter. I don't remember what it's called. But going to Elsewhere, that's going to be really fun. Elder Scrolls 6 is on the horizon. I can't wait to start looking into that. Stuff like the SCP series is going to be fun to talk about, even though, well, the Exploring series is a very good channel that I love, and that's inspired me to try and do a lot of stuff like this. This is mostly shout-outs at this point. I've got a lot. This is really freeform. This is really last minute. So there's going to be a lot of backtracking and stuff. Basically, the world is my oyster right now with different games and different stuff I want to talk about. And me and a few of my friends are talking about different ideas and different places we want to go. I'm probably looping back a lot. I promise that when I'm actually doing videos on lore, I'll have a script and I won't be so repetitive. But I don't know. I'm just hoping that I can get some stuff put out to get my, shove my foot in the door, that sort of thing. At the same time, I'm hopefully going to be doing some more streams more frequently once I get my new work schedule in, so we can start to see perhaps a quality increase in that as well. But beyond that, I'm just looking forward to making some new content for this channel. I mean, this is probably the first thing I've posted on here in... God, I don't know. I feel like the last video I put out was Sonic Souls or whatever, where every time somebody mentioned fire in the opening of Dark Souls, it sped up. Maybe I'll still make videos like that, or maybe I'll just delete all of these because they're all garbage. And I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so keep an eye out on the future. That was a weird sentence. Look towards the horizon, there'll be some new videos. Check out my podcast. We're eventually going to have some new stuff. There might be a new crowd coming in, I don't know yet. For now, I'll put my Twitch in the description as well, because its username is probably going to change too. I'll put in some other social media stuff, so if you want to keep up to date, you can. But, yeah. Thanks for following me through this shit show this long, and I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye.